What's up, everybody? This is the PA Music Man 2, and we are checking out another OSS duel happening right now. This is the finals of the October 2nd Mini Tourney time, and between Raw Underdog Blackpaladin530 and Jwal1442. Right now, Jwal is starting out with Pod Duality, and he's going to send out Swap Frog and Treeborn Frog. Very solid play. Meaning, regardless of what will happen, he'll have one monster at the start of his next turn. Black Paladin starts out with Card Trader, with a card face down, 2 cards face down, and that's going to be the end of his turn. Jwal's coming up, standby phase time. He chooses not to bring out the Treeborn Frog, except he's going to send Swap Frog back to his hand in order to normal summon one Frog monster, except for Swap Frog or Frog the Jam. Or he's just not doing it. Twin Twisters, he's activating. What are they the resolve of? Heavy Dust Storm is chained. Okay, yeah, it was chained and destroyed it. And you special summon Link Slayer, and this is a relatively new card in terms of the OSS. I think this is the first time I've seen a duelist regularly use it. But if you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Also, once returned, you can discard up to 2 cards and target that many spell or traps on the field, destroy them. So it's like a Twin Twisters. But in this case, it was tribute fodder for Thestalos the Fire Monarch. And he discarded Dark Hole. Raigeki destroys that. You bring out Breaker the Magical Warrior with 1900 attack points, including the spell counter. And Jwal is the first one to lose life points in this duel. Breaker, a Battle Fader, and a Card Trader, all in the field. Treeborn Frog, taking light. Main phase 1 time. Enemy Controller. He's going to send Treeborn Frog to the grave. He's going to bring Breaker to... He's going to... Yep. Well, you see it here, folks. Using that spell counter to destroy Card Trader. Then he's going to use Vanity's Fiend to block him out. Black Paladin has 1 card in his hand. Let's see if it's the card he needs. He puts a monster face down. And Jwal's turn. Also doesn't have a lot of cards in his hand. 2 cards. And Treeborn Frog doesn't come back because of Vanity's Fiend's special ability. Raigeki taking out Battle Fader. And boom! Black Paladin takes his first direct attack, and he's down to 5600. Only 500 away from Jwal, but regardless. Vanity's Fiend. Twin Twisters is thrown down, Lightness and Darkness Dragon is discarded, and Dimensional Prison was the face down. But now there's no cards in no one's hands. Hopefully, this face-down monster is the card Black Paladin needs. Pot of Duality, Majesty's Fiend, Enemy Controller, and Battle Fader. He's going to bring Battle Fader to his hand. It's going to attack, and it's Fencing Fire Ferret time. Taking out Vanity's Fiend, and putting Jwal down to 5600. And Black Paladin draws, and it's just right there. Nothing. Treeborn Frog plays in defense mode. He has 1 Battle Fader and a mystery card in. Black Paladin brings out Supply Squad, and that's the end of his turn. Draw time. Main phase 1. He is discarded for Majesty's Fiend. This is gonna be bad. And it's another dead draw for Black Paladin. And Jwal will he bring in the final stroke? No, Callus the Shadow Monarch. Now he's just showing off a little bit. He's getting a little bit cocky now. However, the first game goes to Jwal1442. And now we're going to game number 2. Not too much siding going on, I'm seeing, in these duels. But now, here is anything that could have happened. Jwal's going to start one more time. The Mathematician first, and he's going to send Treeborn Frog to the grave. A very smart move. He knows his priorities is to get Treeborn Frog to the grave as soon as possible. General. Gold Sarcophagus is brought out. But what card will he choose to banish for 2 turns? Fencing Fire Ferret is the banished monster, and Break of the Magical Warrior is sent out. He had an issue with the same strategy last game. Hopefully things are not repeated. He destroys the Mathematician for 400 life points, but Mathematician will let him draw a card. Jwal draws 6 cards in hand. Treeborn Frog is brought to the hand. Main phase 1 time. Foolish Burial is also used. And what card will he bring? Roddentoten. Roddentoten is the name. Brain Control is the new game. He brings Breaker. Now he's going to remove that spell counter, and he's going to destroy that face down, which is Jar of Avarice. It's tributed for the Fire Monarch. That's a bummer. And Blackpaladin is down to 5,300 life points. The card discarded was Marshmallow. Unfortunate card to have to leave. Dark Hole is activated, and we see the banishment of Breaker and Marshmallow for Blackluster Soldier. And Battle Fader's brought out. So now here's a very good spot now for Jwal. 3 cards in hand. Will he only use Treeborn Frog? He absolutely will. And it will be tributed for Dark Dust Spirit. Oh, bummer. 2,200. And because it is a spirit monster, he is going to the hand at the end of the turn. Blackpaladin530 is at 3,100 life points. Jwal is at 6,800 life points. Fencing Fire Ferret is brought to the hand. 1 card is set down. Fencing Fire Ferret, 1,700. Treeborn Frog is brought out one more time. But how long will he be on the field? That is the real question. Jwal1442 is doing pretty well in terms of his build-up. Let's see what else is there in his hand. We will pause and we will wait. And it is tributed for, yes, Dark Dust Spirit. And Fencing Fire Ferret will take him out. Was it a worth card? I suppose so. But in the bright side, he will always have this next part. Pod Duality. We have the Seal for Calcos, Dimensional Prison, and Magic Cylinder. All very good cards, but he's going to go with Magic Cylinder to add to his hand. He sets 1 card face down, and that'll be the end of his turn. Treeborn Frog is brought out. And Swap the Frog is brought out one more time. He sends out a second Treeborn Frog. Battle phase. He's going to direct attack. And Blackpaladin's going to take the 1,000. And Swap Frog is returned to the hand. Blackpaladin draws, and looks like he's driven Mahad. Very strong monster, especially when you can special summon him the moment you draw him. Treeborn Frog goes to the grave. And Treeborn Frog is brought back one more time. And Raigeki is brought out too. And Mahad is destroyed. By Battle Card Effect, you can special summon 1 Dark Magician from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Question is there a Dark Magician? Guess there isn't. Counts the Shadow Monarch, banishes Magic Cylinder, just going to go into his battle phase. Will this be the end? Blazing Mirror Force. Whoa, ooh, he's cutting it tough. Ooh. Blazing Mirror Force is a special kind of card where it destroys the attack position monsters, but it acts as a bell of destruction as well. Blackpaladin blocks. Treeborn Frog is sent out, and Swap Frog is brought out. And he sends another Swamp Frog to the grave. And Battle Fader is brought out at the last minute. This duel is not over yet. And Break of the Magical Warrior is brought out one more time. And Swamp Frog right here. Pot of Duality, Scapegoat, Majesty's Fiend, and Twin Twisters. A lot of possible cards right now. Twin Twisters is brought to the hand. Blackpaladin's at 900 life points. Jwal's at 2,500. Majesty's Fiend is on the field. He destroys Breaker for 500. And this duel could really go either way. I agree with Michael. Anything can happen in this next card. He puts one card face down. And he brings out Razin the Storm Monarch. He's going to send Vanity's Fiend back to the top of the hand. And he's going to attack Treeborn Frog. And Blackpaladin will summon one more time. Jwal's turn, Treeborn Frog. Treeborn Frog is now special summon defense mode. Twin Twisters is special summoned. Swap Frog is discarded. And Trap Stun is activated at the last minute. This duel could go any way, really. Jwal has a little bit more life points, but really they're both on the same side. And the Fiend and the Monarch cancel each other out. Rodentonin is placed back on the field in defense mode. And Blackpaladin doesn't place anything on the field for the last turn. Treeborn Frog comes in attack mode, and Jinzo's thrown on the field. Treeborn Frog. Direct attacks. Oh, and here's Swordsman of Revealing Light. Oh, I'm excited. I'm getting very excited about this. Right now it's a standstill. None can destroy the other. One card is placed face down. This duel is not over at all. Oh, I'm excited. Jwal puts one monster face down and Treeborn Frog. Blackpaladin takes this out. I don't even know if this is game 1 or not. This is crazy. End phase. Jwal now. Pot of Duality. You see a Pot of Duality, Link Slayer, and another Link Slayer. And he chooses Pot of Duality to add to his hand. But he can't activate it again because you can only activate one Pot of Duality each turn. When we see Jinzo flip to defense mode, here may be a possible opening. Or a trap. Dark Hole takes out everything. End phase time. Very, very ballsy move. Treeborn Frog is brought back. And it's tributed for Majesty's Fiend. And he chooses not to attack. And Black Paladin chooses not to put anything down. Twin Twisters. Scapegoat is taken out. It's Dimensional Prison that was activated. Follow Duality. We have Link Slayer, Marshmallow, and Dark Hole. What's he going to add to his hand? Marshmallow. Very smart choice. Marshmallow special summon in attack mode. Fear the Marshmallow, then Fear the Fiend. The winner of match 2 and of this mini tourney belongs to Jwal1442. He's had a very good set of games, once against me, against Dummy, and a very close match, especially towards the end, against Blackpaladin530. Congratulations to both players. You guys have been through a lot tonight, and know that you guys have dueled well. Congratulations, guys, and this will be the end of this mini tourney. I'm the PA Music Man 2, signing off.